Oh, yeah. How's it going, folks? We're going to be talking about the most anticipated earnings coming up for the week of September 28th. Still winding down a little bit in terms of these earnings, but guess what? We have some good stuff coming for you. Good stuff coming. Just get ready. We're almost, give us a few weeks. We'll be kicking back into the start of earnings season, and it'll be beautiful. You'll see full charts here. But let's still kick into it. I got a couple stocks to focus on for this week, in my opinion. And if you have some, let me know about them. We'll start, obviously, with the solid Monday before open with Thor Industries. You got a little bit of, this is the earnings cycle where you tend to see a lot more of these Chinese companies reporting. Not ones I'm super familiar with, but, we got Weibo. There's NetSol, Sina.com, Paladin, and CM Konkimong. That's how it goes. That's it. After close, two that might be interesting for a couple people. Not ones I really have much insight on, but you've got Unfi and Radiant. I know these are companies that some people might have some vested interest in, so it might be worth taking a look at these earnings. I don't have any really insight, but I do if we're looking at Tuesday, though, okay? Tuesday before open, it's the most boring stock in the world, right? It's up there with your Campbell's Soups, McCormick. Now, I don't necessarily think that you're going to have a large stock movement because it's McCormick and this thing is just a stagnant. It's got a place, right? It knows its place in the market and it sticks to that. And, sometimes you got to respect it. It can be a solid, little base of a portfolio, keeping you consistent and in line with the market. But I will say, I honestly do think that they'll see a little bit of a boost in terms of sales this quarter. One thing to mention, and I think it's a trend that I don't think it just is something I'm imagining in this aspect. I think it's 100%, the case. I've seen a lot more people purchasing spices, and they're doing a lot more home cooking. Home cooking is kind of big right now. Obviously, it has to be because a lot of restaurants were shut down for a solid month of this quarter for them. Some places still can't do restaurants. They're still doing takeout only. So, I think McCormick sees a benefit because of that. And I think it's pretty interesting, and I think you should at least take a look at these earnings to see what that is. That's what I really like about this is you can kind of see where the demand lies in terms of just the general marketplace. It's just interesting to see what people are buying. I don't know. That's why these earnings are. It's always fun to look at earnings reports of various companies in different industries for sure. We have IHS Market. You spelled market wrong. It's okay. I'll forgive you. And Dynamics. So one of my first focus stocks here, obviously, is going to be Micron. This is one of the most controversial stocks in the freaking market. And if you're a swing trader and you mess with Micron, you probably live a good life. I can't lie to you because this thing is a wild beast. It puts you on a roller coaster all the time. Right now we're going through another one of the bash phases where they're saying, well, the prices of their memory it's down, NAND and DRAM, the prices are down. But then if you look at expected earnings, you see that they're expected to grow sales 21%, but for the full year decline 9%. What the freaking crap is going on? Now if we base this obviously off of other chip companies, you would see this should be a good quarter for them, right? It should really be a good quarter because a lot of these companies that are purchasing and building more equipment, more electronics, use these data chips. So, I don't know. It's just weird to me. But they are expected to grow EPS quite significantly, too. I do want to mention that. For this quarter, at least, full year expected to decline. No bueno. Okay? It's just this is such a cyclical stock. It's so weird. It just trades weird. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from these earnings, but obviously I think that they will hit that 20% line. But again, this is a company where you don't know if they're just going to completely miss by a long shot or they're just going to beat it and be fine. Who knows? And then we have Progress, Cinex, and Comtech. Wednesday, we're going to go ahead and hit a Enerpac Tool Group. Not a company I'm familiar with, all things considered. I'm interested to see what that holds. I mean, it sounds like it's, they make some rechargeable tools, right? That sounds pretty cool. Definitely one I might even be looking at. I've never seen the name on this list before, so we'll take a look. QK365.com, another China company. After close Wednesday, we've got Nova Gold and GenFit. GenFit, I know, is one that likely is a interesting one for some people. Not necessarily something I'm looking at, but some people might get excited about that. Thursday, after close, my other focus stock of the week is Pepsi. PepsiCo. So, PepsiCo here is expected to decline EPS down from 156, expected to decline to 148. I expect that, honestly. You saw a year-over-year decline from a lot of these companies like this. But the thing that I find is a shocker is revenues really expect to be flat, increase 0.1%. You look at a company like Coca-Cola that saw revenues decline 20+% in the most recent quarter. I think it was closer to 25%. But a company like Pepsi, this is where they benefit because they're losing out on these restaurant sales, and that's why Coca-Cola was down so much. Large quantity restaurant sales, soda bibs. They did not make those sales at all that quarter. But Pepsi here, they may have not made those sales for the most part, but here's the dealio. They've got a diversification with, Frito-Lay. Very smart purchase by this company. Buying Frito-Lay, which first off is honestly, monopoly in the chip industry. I don't think you can argue that, right? Frito-Lay, they make every single chip known to man, okay? And what are people doing while they're sitting at home doing nothing? They're snacking on freaking chips. They're snacking on chips. I don't blame them, Can't beat a nice little chip now and then. Your stomach might not enjoy it, but you can't beat a nice little chip. So I think it's pretty incredible that for a full year where Coca-Cola is likely going to see a decline, here we are with PepsiCo saying, hey, I'll increase 1%. Nothing too crazy, but I'll just increase 1%. How about that? You like that? You like that? Kirk Cousins, anyone? I can throw better than him, but so yeah, that's PepsiCo for you. One to look at because I think just investors seeing a beat on that revenue aspect could be pretty good for this stock. We have Bed Bath & Beyond. I think people, all things considered with this trend, people love spending freaking money. Bed Bath & Beyond could see a benefit. I don't know if it's going to be necessarily a major one, but home renovation has been pretty big lately, so I do think Bed Bath & Beyond should look good in terms of a revenue perspective. I do think they should. People are renovating the crap out of their houses, okay? It's pretty crazy. And then you have Conagra, Constellation Brands, which is obviously an alcohol company. Expect good sales for them. Obviously, people are, drinking the sadness away, the sadness of being locked in their house and told they can't do anything outside. They're drinking it away. What can I say? I'm not personally. I just like to live happy, but some people are drinking it away. People are doing the bads because they want to, baby. And I think alcohol sales are up this year. So guess what? Expect some good numbers out of Constellation Brands. And finally, you have Smart Global Holdings. Yeah, I'd call them dumb global holdings, but that'd be rude. And I don't want to be rude and offensive. So I am going to end it there. Enjoy your day.